Hey ladies, how you doing? Steve Delmo here. We are here for the Stampone Law Women's Philadelphia Triathlon to talk swim start process. What does the swim start look like? How do I know when to go? I'm nervous. I'm not nervous. What's this thing gonna look like? Okay, so let's see here. Before we get into it, let's just take a quick look of exactly what to expect. You can see people jumping in the water. You can see that it's a pool. You can see the bottom. There's lane lines. We got a lot of happy people. We see that they're touching the end. We see what looks to be some advanced swimmers, right? You can tell that athletes are going up and back in the pool at the same time. What you might not be able to see is them ducking under the lane line, I should say, and everybody waiting around. So this is what you can expect in the pool area of the Women's Philly Tri, but specifically for all of you that are new to triathlon, or perhaps you've done this race once or twice before, and you're wondering, what are we doing to make this event better? That's what we're here to talk about today. Number one, how do you know when to go? How do you know when to go? You know, we tell you should know your 100 pace time. What does that even mean, right? So how do you know when to go? So new this year, we're going to do away with our pace times, which is, hey, if you swim a 300 in under 7 minutes, go. If you swim between 7 and 8, you then go. 8 and 9, go. We're getting rid of that. We are taking the advice of the Waves Multisport Club. Specifically, Sarah, one of their members, came up with a way that we should start this way, that we should start this race that we think is absolutely brilliant, and we're going to show that to you. So we're going to go in 5 waves for the Women's Philly Tri. Wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They're going to be color-coded, and you're going to decide, which wave you go in when you check in the day before. So let's see what this looks like. Wave number 1, advanced, okay? This is what you need to use to decide what kind of swimmer are you. Number 1, you know what your time is for the 100, and you swim the 100 between 120 and 230, you're a wave 1 athlete, right? You're a competent swimmer, you're experienced, you know your pace time, you swim fast without stopping. In tries, you're at the front or the middle. You do flip turns when you train, and you can easily swim under the lane line. That's going to be wave 1, all right? Let's look at wave 2. Now, I put wave 1 here just for reference, right? So, 25% of the swimmers in 2025 were wave 1 swimmers because they did their time in under 7 minutes. In 2025, 37% of the swimmers qualified as wave 2. Now, let's look at that. Between 7 and 9 minutes. 2:30 to 3 is your 100 pace time, meaning it takes you between 2 minutes and 30 seconds and 3 minutes to swim 100 meters in the pool. You're pretty confident. Notice, I am confident. I'm pretty confident. I have an idea of my pace time as opposed to I know my pace time. I swim without stopping. In tries, I'm at the middle or the back. You might do flip turns. You might not. And you're okay with going under the lane line. Okay, so notice the difference, right? I do flip turns. I might do flip turns. I can easily swim under the lane line. I'm okay with going under the lane line. So 360 of our athletes last year qualified as wave 2. Wave 3. All right. Oh, I left wave 2 on that side. I should have moved it, but it doesn't matter. You know what I'm talking about. So wave 3 in 2025, 20% of our swimmers qualified as wave 3 swimmers. They can do it between 9 and 11 minutes, and it takes them between 3 minutes and 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Now, look at the difference here. I feel decent about my swimming. I'm pretty confident in my swimming. I usually hang toward the back of swims. I might stop at the wall to rest. I have little or no experience in triathlons. I don't do flip turns. I'm okay with going under the lane line, but may pause. Do you see the difference between wave 2 and wave 3? There's a big difference. The wave 2 athlete is someone that has done tries before. The wave 3 athlete has little or no experience in triathlons. So this is like the rubric that you're going to use when you're trying to decide which one are you. This is what you're going to use. So you can see the difference between wave 2 and wave 3. Now let's go to wave 4. Wave 4. 11% or 100 of our athletes qualified as wave 4. Here it goes. I'm less sure about my swimming. I might stop to rest on the lane line. So that means you're swimming, and in the middle of your swim, you're just going to be like, yep, I need a break. All right. I might stop to rest at the wall. This may be my first triathlon. I might like someone to swim along with me. So that could be either a lifeguard or it could be a friend of yours that you just feel more comfortable with a buddy out there. And with that question, you are going to pause before you go under the lane line. So you can see the difference between wave 3 and wave 4. Big difference, okay? Now, what's after wave 4? After wave 4 is wave 5, the new swimmer, all right? The new swimmer. And we have plenty of those, which are awesome. This is the gateway to bigger and better, right? So 7% of our athletes consisted of new swimmers, so about 7. It took them over 13 minutes and 30 seconds to do the swim. Notice the difference here. I'm less sure of my swimming. I am not confident in my swimming. I might stop to rest. I will likely stop to rest on the lane line. I might stop to rest at the wall. I will stop at the wall. This may be my first triathlon. This is likely my first triathlon. I might like someone to swim along with me. I would likely appreciate someone swimming along with me, right? They're going to want that. I will pause before going under the lane line. I will stop before going under the lane line. So this is the big difference between what we did in years past and what we're doing new this year. Hopefully this has really helped. Steve Delmo, over now.